Each your favorite, all of your favorite, yeah. Brothers, what I want, yeah. Who am I pushing? What he hand is what I want. Everlasting peace for all my families, what I want. Today I see the righteous get the kingdom, all I want. My enemy get all that pray on me, is all I want. Who am I pushing? What he hand is what I want. Everlasting peace for all my families, what I want. Today I see the righteous get the kingdom, all I want. My enemy get all that pray on me, is all I want. They know I'm rolling with the house, Winnebago. If you ain't the fam, I'ma charge you, San Diego. Bought a lot of things, but I never bought a Draco. Angel bodyguard, stopping devils at the front door. Here come grand finale, want the tickets in the front row. Youngin' gon' be champ, in the end, call me Tonto. Used to never book unless I made it to the county. Ran out on my bond, I was dirty when he found me. Chief clean me up, I kept it faithful through the process. Hand planted seed, kept it water, now progress. Kept a hater woozy like the shoe, don't miss the wall. Abba ain't refuse me, I just did it as I'm taught. Yahuwah got it popping through and surfing, all I want. You say your power do it like Yahuwah, no it don't. Thought them script were dead, now they see it, got a pulse. All the liars solid, now they see them good results. Yahuwah am I pushing? What he hand is what I want. Everlasting peace for all my families, what I want. Today I see the righteous get the kingdom, all I want. My enemy get all that pray on me, is all I want. Yahuwah am I pushing? What he hand is what I want. Everlasting peace for all my families, what I want. Today I see the righteous get the kingdom, all I want. My enemy get all that pray on me, is all I want.
That's all I want. Shalom, shalom, Yasharal. Kwam, Yasharala. Let's get back into it. We're going to go to chapter 36. We just read chapter 35. I said we were going to understand the meaning of the blood. The blood, he does say, because you did not hate blood, therefore blood shall pursue you. These people, the world over, loves their meat. They foam at the mouth just the thought of not having the correct amount of hamburger they need per week on their dinner table. It's not only that, because that is a bloodlust, whether you know it or not, but it's the children, the generations that's been laid waste because of paganry, because of the pride of the enemy, the pride of those who hate the instructions of the Most High in His Word. They hate understanding, wisdom, knowledge. They're foolish, and to them, the Word, wisdom, understanding, knowledge is foolish to them. But that's okay. It's hard to want to do the right thing in a world where the right thing is despised. The blood that it's talking about here is the generations of children of people that their eternal lives have been laid waste because of paganry, because of the pride that's in this world. And how they're slain is they live their lives thinking that they're saved because they accepted Jesus Christ into their soul, into their whatever. And they never think about reality, about the truth that sets you free. We're going to go to chapter 36. Let's get this word and let's try, Abba willing, to be here as often as possible. We don't always get those opportunities, but when they arise, we need to make the most out of every opportunity and get on here, on this horn, spread this word, this understanding. Do the job that's asked of us, people, of us watchmen who do read the word. It's all I want, and all I want is peace for all my family, all my mishpachah. Chapter 36, verse 1. And you, son of man, prophesy to the mountains of Yasharal, and you shall say, O mountains of Yasharal, hear the word of Yahuwah. Now here's the point. Let's pause right there. Here's the point I want to make. This is parables, okay? He's talking, he said, prophesy to the mountains. You don't actually think that the Most High is mistaken and he wants Ezekiel to go prophesy to a mountain, an actual mountain, do you? No, it's a parable. Just like the blood was a parable. It's the life that's lost because of paganry. The sword that they were slain with was the misinterpretation, the misunderstanding of the word of the Most High. The mountains that he's speaking to right here, he's talking to those elders, those people who know the truth, who love the truth, who will see. Thus said the Master Yahuwah, because the enemy has said of you, aha, the heights of old have become our possession. Therefore prophesy, and you shall say, thus said the Master Yahuwah, because they laid you waste and swallowed you up on every side, so that you became the possession of the rest of the nations. And you are taken up by the lip of talkers and slandered by the people. Therefore, O mountains of Yasharal, hear the word of the Master Yahuwah. Thus said the Master Yahuwah to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers, to the valleys, to the deserted ruins, and to the cities that have been forsaken, which became a prey and a mocking to the rest of the nations all around. Therefore, thus said the Master Yahuwah, have I not spoken in my burning jealousy against the rest of the nations and against all Edom, who gave my land to themselves as a possession, with all joy of heart, with scorn in their being, to drive it out for a prey? Therefore prophesy concerning the land of Yasharal, concerning the whole reason he's wanting him to prophesy, to talk to these people of Yasharal, the mountains of Yasharal. It's because it's concerning the land of Yasharal. Don't get it twisted. Break down the word. Put your Berean boots on and strap them up. Concerning the land of Yasharal, and you shall say to the mountains, to the hills, to the rivers, the valleys, everybody of Yasharal, see, I have spoken in my jealousy and my wrath, because you have borne the shame of the nations. You bore the shame of the nations. I hate to tell you, those messianics that love Hanukkah, that is just another Christmas for you messianics, so your children will be okay with it. You're accepted. You accept it, so you can fit in with the world. No, we are to be set apart, set ourselves apart. There's nowhere in the word of the Most High and his Torah, his instructions, where we are to keep and celebrate any festival called Hanukkah. No, we are not. The only verse that these people use to justify it is that the Messiah walked around in the temple at that time. That means nothing. Of course he's going to be in there doing his work at that time, at all times. Rat-a-tat-tat, baby. Don't bear the shame of these nations, these pagan days, names. Their eating habits, their lifestyle, none of it. Completely set yourself apart from all of it. Verse 7, therefore, thus says the Master Yahuwah, I have lifted my hand in an oath that the nations that are around you shall bear their own shame. But you, O mountains of Yasharal, put forth your branches and bear your fruit to my people Yasharal, for they are about to come. Do what I just said. Step completely out of Babylon, of paganry, and sink deep down your toes into the Torah. Bury your nose in it, wrap yourself in it, and share as much understanding of it as you can. And put it out there. Get on your horn, on your face. Give all esteem to Abba Yahuwah, the Most High, our wonderful Creator. For look, I am for you, and I shall turn to you, and you shall be tilled and sown, and I shall increase men upon you, all the house of Yasharal of it, all of it. and the city shall be inhabited, and the ruins rebuilt. And I shall increase upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bear young, and I shall make you inhabited as of old, and do better for you than at your beginnings. What you're hearing right now, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, you are the resistance. This interaction between me and you, that's part of what we just read. We are in the end days. And you shall know that I am Yahuwah. And I shall let men, my people Yasharal, walk upon you, and let them possess you, and you shall be their inheritance, and no longer let you add to their bereavement. Thus said the Master Yahuwah, because they say to you, you devour men and have bereaved your nation, therefore you shall no longer devour men, and no longer bereave your nation, declares the Master Yahuwah. And no longer shall I let you hear the insults of the nations, and the reproach of the peoples you shall bear no more, and no longer cause your nations to stumble, declares the Master Yahuwah. And the word of Yahuwah came to me, saying, Son of man, when the house of Yasharal dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own ways and deeds. To me their way was like the uncleanness of a woman in her monthly period. I concur with you there on that one, Abba. So I poured out my wrath on them for the blood they had shed on the land, and for their idols they defiled it. And I scattered them among the nations, and they were dispersed throughout the lands. I have judged them according to their ways and their deeds. And when they came to the nations, wherever they went, they profaned my set-apart name, for it was said of them, These are the people of Yahuwah, and yet they have gone out of his land. But I had compassion on my set-apart name, which the house of Yasharal had profaned among the nations wherever they went. Therefore say to the house of Yasharal, Thus said the Master Yahuwah, I do not do this for your sake, O house of Yasharal, but for my set-apart name's sake, which you have profaned among the nations wherever you went. And I shall set apart my great name, which has been profaned among the nations, which you have profaned it in their midst. And the nations shall know that I am Yahuwah, declared the Master Yahuwah, when I am set apart in you before their eyes. And I shall take you from among the nations, and I shall gather you out of all lands, and I shall bring you into your own land, and I shall sprinkle clean water on you, and you shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols I cleanse you. And I shall give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. Thank you, Abba. All praise, all honor, all glory, all esteem to Abba Yahuwah, the Most High, our wonderful Creator. Don't get it twisted. And I shall take the heart of stone out of your flesh, and I shall give you a heart of flesh, and put my spirit within you, and I shall cause you to walk in my laws and guard my right rulings, and shall do them. And you shall dwell in the land and that I gave to your fathers, and you shall be my people, and I shall be your Most High. And I shall save you from all your uncleanness. And I shall call for the grain and increase it. And I shall bring no scarcity of food upon you. And I shall increase the fruit of your trees and the increase of your fields, so that you need never again bear the reproach of scarcity of food among the nations. And you shall remember your evil ways and your deeds that were not good. And you shall loathe yourselves in your own eyes for your crookedness and for your abominations. Not for your sake am I acting, declares the Master Yahuwah. Let it be known to you. Be ashamed and blush for your ways, O house of Yasharal. Thus said the Master Yahuwah, on the day that I cleanse you from all your crookedness, I shall cause the cities to be inhabited, and the ruined places shall be rebuilt. And the land that was laid waste, tilled instead of being a ruin before the eyes of all who pass by. And they shall say, This land was laid waste, the land that was laid waste has become like the Garden of Eden, and the wasted, the deserted, and the destroyed cities are now walled and inhabited. Then the nations which are left all around you shall know that I, Yahuwah, have rebuilt and destroyed places and planted what was laid waste. I, Yahuwah, have spoken it, and I shall do it. Thus said the Master Yahuwah, once again I shall let the house of Yasharal inquire of me to do for them. I shall increase their men like a flock, as a set-apart flock, as the flock of Yasharal, or Yerushalayim, at her appointed times. So shall the wasted cities be filled with flocks of men, and they shall know that I am Yahuwah. Yes, we know that you are Yahuwah, and we bow before you. I bow before you, Abba Yahuwah. Face down, all esteem.